Yata o Kahimalahili. Love is the land. Ikilikani kako o apa umakawaihe. Nuntuwai, we are all family. Aloha, komomai. On behalf of Desiree and Ed, welcome with love. You may be seated. And who gives Desiree here?
I do.
We've come together this afternoon to share with Desiree and Ed a very special time in their lives. That moment in which they publicly declare their desire to share their lives together. In truth, no person nor agency has the power or the right to unite them, because that took place when their hearts came together and agreed to be involved in a committed and loving relationship. So you have the honor now to witness that which has already taken place in spirit, just being declared in the physical. Desiree and Ed, you've come to our beautiful island. You've presented yourselves in the presence of your family and friends and all we call divine to be joined together in marriage. There are no ties on earth so sweet and tender, and there are no vows so solemn as those that you're about to take. And no institution on earth is so sacred as that of the home that you'll share together. True marriage is the holiest of all earthly unions. It is to be entered into reverently, thoughtfully, with full understanding of its sacredness. And marriage, to be complete, must first be spiritual, an inner state of conscious unity in thought and purpose, in plan and action, brings an outer state that corresponds with it. This allows the outer to reflect the inner in peace and harmony. On this day of your marriage, you stand somewhat apart from all other human beings, or you stand within a charmed circle of your love for each other. Now this love is not a possession. What it is a source of common energy that flows freely through each of you, and it gives you the strength to live your lives more fully. You stand before me now in the true spirit of aloha. Aloha recognizes a bonding of all people and expresses that bonding through love, through affection, compassion, and kindness. Aloha acknowledges the value and the worth of all people. And for your desire to integrate the spirit of aloha within the framework of a meaningful life together, you deserve great respect. You also deserve to experience love that will continually bring you joy. A love that will make both of you better people still through all the years that lie ahead of you, and give you the courage to face the responsibilities that those years may hold. And you deserve your home. The place that you have now that's made of stone and wood, but also allow that home to be your island, a sanctuary of serenity, where the values of your lives are generated and upheld, so that finally, when you come to the end of your lives together here on earth, I know that you will be able to say these two things to each other. Because you have loved me, I have faith in myself. And because I have seen the good in you, I have faith in all humanity. The state of marriage, the state of matrimony is true marriage when based upon that deep spiritual communion of two souls who find satisfaction in each other. Marriage is composed for two separate individuals, each of them different, but seeking life's fulfillment together. And today, as husband and wife, you open the doors to the endless possibilities to your future, and to the opportunity to love as you have never loved before. So will you, Desiree, and you, Ed, bring to this new life, each for the sake of the other, the very best in them. Not a rhetorical question. You'll join your right hands together. Ed, will you have Desiree, whose hand you hold, choosing her alone from all the world to be your wife? Will you love her, comfort her, honor her at all times, and forgetting all others, remain faithful to Desiree alone? Desiree, will you have Ed, whose hand you hold, choosing him alone from all the world to be your husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honor him at all times, and forgetting all others, remain faithful to Ed?
I do.
Ed, will you repeat after me? Desiree? I, Ed.
I, Ed.
Take you, Desiree.
Take you, Desiree.
To be my wife.
My wife.
To love and cherish.
To love and cherish.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
And thereto.
And thereto.
I pledge you my faith.
I pledge you my faith.
I, Desiree.
I, Desiree.
Take you, Ed.
Take you, Ed.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
To love and cherish.
To love and cherish.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
And thereto.
And thereto.
I pledge you my faith.
I pledge you my faith.
The rings, please. The wedding ring is set as a seal on the vows that you just made. It's the outward and visible sign of the inward and spiritual grace that unites your hearts in love. And the wedding ring is like love. There is no beginning and there is no end. Just this. And Ed asks that you place it on her finger after repeating this pledge. Desiree, I give you this ring with all of my heart.
Desiree, I give you this ring with all of my heart.
Let it always be to us
Let it always be to us
a symbol of our love.
a symbol of our love.
As a token of our faithfulness,
A token of our faithfulness.
each to the other.
Each to the other.
I place it now.
I place it now.
Ed, I give you this ring with all of my heart.
Ed, I give you this ring with all of my heart.
Let it always be to us
Let it always be to us
a symbol of our love.
a symbol of our love.
As a token of our faithfulness,
As a token of our faithfulness,
each to the other.
each to the other,
I place it now.
I pledge you now on your
Hello, baby.
Hello.
In the ancient language of Hawaii, the lei has always represented love, acceptance, and welcome. And in ancient Hawaii, plants and flowers were always a special part of any celebration or ceremony, because they were looked upon by the people as the way that the land had of sharing itself, its spirit, or its mana, we call it, with its people. They provided medicine and food and shelter, but mainly because they adorned the bodies and delighted the senses. And in ancient Hawaii, when two people exchanged leis, they did not kiss each other on the cheek, as the European custom came a long time later. In ancient Hawaii, they rubbed noses, like Eskimos, or nose to cheek. And the reason they did that was to share the breath, because they recognized that the divine breath of creation was in all things, the plants and the flowers, but particularly in each other. And giving a gift of the land and rubbing noses to share the breath was done to recognize and to honor the divine presence in the other person. So as you begin your lives together and welcome each other to the rest of your lives, I invite you to participate in this beautiful custom of placing a lei around each other's neck, of rubbing noses to share a lift.
That's so cute. Don't mess the hair up. Beautiful.
Can't miss with that one, Ed.
Desiree and Ed, may you be blessed every step of your path, and may the sun shine upon you. May God move the tide of your love with grace and magic. May your hearts sing, and may your every blessed day be filled with joy. Having joined your hearts with the expression of your love, having promised each other all the joy of your days, by the authority vested in me by the state of Hawaii, it gives me great pleasure to pronounce that you are now husband and wife.
Like such a beautiful bride.
Okay, I hope you guys know I've got this on film. I heard what you said. It's all right here.
Right, feel better.
Ain't no getting out of it now.
You weren't too sure what was
Ladies
going
and
on
gentlemen,
here.
may I introduce to you Desiree and Ed Price.
He was sleeping.
Oh, my.
Oh, that's all right.
Eric, Gail, why don't you guys squeeze in a little closer?
Come here, Gail.
All right,
Hey, Ed, you
now
brought
we
the
can
light
take
already.
off my mother-in-law.
All righty.
Oh, you look down.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Excellent.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
It's like the amount of cameras over here.
I know.
Oh,
Which one do you look at?
Well, you can't expect anything better.
Eddie. I'm sorry, my bad.
Shouldn't have had that last
Oh my gosh,
Congratulations.